Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Absolutely gorgeous out here this morning, 72 degrees. Happy hump day. Lots and lots of birds out here this morning. Try and zoom in a little bit here. Look at all the birds on the sandbar over there. We'll get a little closer to them. Pelicans, seagulls, terns. Over here on the right, those are all little snowy egrets over there. Lots of birds. We'll take a walk up the beach here and see if we can get a little closer. Really pleasant out here this morning. A little bit of a breeze. We're expecting our first cool weather to come through this Friday. There's a little whelk, an old lightning whelk down here. Old and faded, it's almost white. Lost all its color. A little baby lightning whelk. Here's another one. Another little lightning whelk. All faded. Actually, that's a pear whelk. Isn't it? Nope. That's a lightning whelk also. Two lightning whelks. Another one. All these little lightning whelks. This is what's left of one. No red tide out here. Absolutely gorgeous. Water is nice and clear. Boy, there's tons of birds over here. Tons of birds. I'll try to get closer to them without scaring them. Hey, this coming Friday, I should have the new gimbal for the camera. Hopefully I'll have it figured out how to use it by then. So our videos are gonna smooth out again. I'll be able to get you some better footage, be able to zoom in. It's hard zooming in on things without that gimbal. But it's so peaceful out here. Really strong offshore breeze here, keeping the surf down. Kind of overcast out here this morning. I just can't believe all the birds here piling up on this little piece of sand out here. There's just a little island out here. Oop, and they're all taking flight here. Look at them. They'll be right back. Look at all those birds. Where are they going? Are they gonna come back? Look, what a sight. Look at them all. Just incredible. Absolutely breathtaking. No, we don't have toxic water here. That is a ridiculous comment. Don't waste your time and post stuff about red tide and toxic water here in Naples. The water is beautiful here. Getting sick and tired of these stupid comments. The water is not brown. The sun isn't up yet, so you can't see what color the water is. Actually, it's nice and clear here. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, there goes all the birds again. Just incredible. I'm seeing a lot of broken whelks along the beach here. Lightning whelks. Just gorgeous out here. These are all terns. All these white birds sitting out here. I'm gonna try to get closer. There's some pelicans out in the Gulf, further out. Look how shallow this water is here. Can't wait for that gimbal to come in. If I had that gimbal, I could stand out here and zoom into them all for you. Little white egrets. There's a little snowy egret over here on the left. Look at him go, chasing a fish. Just got a fish. Oop, there goes the terns again. I don't know what. I don't know what scares them off. I do see there's some, when pelicans come into land, they all take off. Really overcast out here. You know, here they're going to be coming back. Wish the sun was out. That is absolutely beautiful. I don't know where our dolphins are. See if I can get you a closer look at the birds here. Some seagulls and terns. And out in the back there, those are pelicans, brown pelicans out in the water behind them out there. I'm really surprised there aren't any dolphins. Usually when we see this many pelicans, there's dolphins nearby. But look at all those terns. Hey, if you're new to these beach walks, be sure to introduce yourself to the group. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Here comes some more terns. See if they come over here. I don't know if you can see them out there in the distance. All the little white specks out there. I thought they'd be coming back here, but they're all diving into the water out there. Must be a school of fish. Here they come. They're starting to come back now. Absolutely beautiful. I love just hanging out here watching the birds. Look at this water, absolutely gorgeous down here. Look how clear it is this morning. Whoop, there they go again. Somebody came running up behind me there. Darn it. Half of them took off. Yeah, if you just walk slow and don't get too close, you can get some really great pictures here with a nice camera. Absolutely beautiful. Really shallow out here this morning. Want to get on the other side of the sandbar. Show you the water here in the Gulf. Sorry about the bouncy camera. That's going to improve. Hopefully Friday I'll have my new gimbal out here. This water is absolutely gorgeous here. Absolutely beautiful. It's only about ankle deep out here. All the pelicans out there in the water. Brown pelicans. There's a boat way offshore there. Really shallow right here where I'm standing. The dolphins are going to be kind of far away if they do come by this morning. You can see how far off the beach I am out here. Absolutely gorgeous. Boy, quite a breeze blowing right into my face there. That's what we want, those offshore breezes. Beautiful. Sun coming up there. Windy, windy. The water temperature is dropping. 83 degrees now. The water temperature's down to 83. A nice strong offshore wind and the water temperature dropping. Everything we need to keep the red tide away. It's absolutely gorgeous out here right now. Boy, this beach is just changing every couple of days. This is all new here, this little cut right through here. Look at all these birds. An absolute beautiful morning. A lot of shells piled up right in here. See if we find anything interesting. Little scallop shell. Colorful little scallop. Orange scallop. There's an olive shell. I see an olive shell down there. Well, that's a beauty. Dang, that's a nice olive shell there. Really nice olive shell. That was almost buried. Not seeing much of anything else. We're up in area 4. Is that a big scallop over there? Or a piece of a scallop? Well, that's a nice scallop shell there. That's a keeper. That's a nice little scallop shell right there. If there's anything out here along the edge of the sandbar. A lot of rocks out here. You know, it's going to be a while before our beach fully recovers here. Thankfully, we're not dealing with that toxic blue-green algae down here. The red tide's bad enough, and then that other bacteria that was out here. Well, there's a little piece of worm rock buried in the sand. I see some beach bums coming out here. It looks like Scott and Linda. Somebody else tagging along with them. Our friends Scott and Linda showing up here. Absolutely gorgeous morning out here. Just seeing all these birds. It's quite a sight. These are all little sandpipers down here at the end. Little sandpipers running around. Oh, they're all going to take off there. I don't know if you can see them. Quite a few people showing up here now. Well, it gets deep right here. Right at the edge of the sandbar, it gets a couple, 3 feet deep right there between the beach and the sandbar. Find the shallow spot to wade across here. There we go. Hey, put those shells back.
Nope,
put those back. Those are my shells. Who do you think you are?
Nope. What are you doing?
Just watching you guys.
Keep watching.
Are you finding everything I put out there for you?
Yep. I hope you put them out there yesterday.
Did you find that big Murex shell I sat back there for you?
No.
No?
Just walked out here. I don't trust you. I know it's in your pocket.
Yeah, I don't have anything in my pocket. Here, you want to stick your hand in there?
No, there's still nothing in your pocket.
You're funny. What's up?
Nothing. How are you?
Hi, sis.
Good morning.
I brought my wives here today.
Brought your wives. Nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes.
Hi, everybody in cold Michigan. Especially
Well,
you, Tammy.
say hi to Roy. He's sitting over there in spirit there in the corner.
He is. I was glad to not see his car, but
Yeah, he better not be out here.
Park at Area 4.
Really?
We
Yeah,
didn't
park
even
right by his car.
talk about where we were going to meet. It was the assumption.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Area 4.
That's where you come. Area 4, Roy's spot.
it's the best area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus the best sandbar.
Yeah.
And good shelling.
Yeah.
No, I see him. I see him walking every morning in the Naples Park.
That's good.
He walks for over an hour now. So.
Yeah, he has his sit-down stations. He was telling me
Yeah.
all about.
Oh yeah. Every 4 or 5 blocks, he sits down and takes
okay.
a breather.
Take
Yeah.
a rest.
4 or 5 blocks.
Yeah, he does good.
So what's new? What's new at Ace?
Busy as you know what.
Yeah.
All the snowbirds are coming down, and they warned me
They are.
how busy it gets. Holy
It's starting
Toledo.
early too. Everybody seems to be coming down earlier.
Well, it got cold up there fast.
Yeah.
No
So,
kidding.
You know, they're
Don't you
in the-
miss it?
No.
You know what I miss?
No.
Fall colors.
Yeah.
It's the first time in my life
That's-
I haven't seen fall colors.
Yeah.
So that kind of
It just goes green to brown here. Nothing in between.
Yeah. No, I love the
I don't
colors
even
up there.
miss that.
You don't miss it? You still at the coffee shop or are you somewhere else?
Yeah,
Really?
coffee shop and cleaning.
Oh, nice. Oh, you doing house cleaning?
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
doing both.
So call Linda if you need your house cleaned.
That's right. As soon
How's-
as I walked out of the parking lot, I didn't even get to the beach. Look at how pretty
Oh, that
that
is
one
gorgeous.
Isn't that a pretty one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
it's
I
a
put
nice
out
little
there
find.
for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
I knew you were
found
coming.
that.
Thanks,
So
Rob.
pretty.
What did you find there, Karen?
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
There are so many broken whelks
Look
on
at
the
the
beach.
size of
I mean-
this slipper shell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
just,
Very good.
there's
This is
whelks all
pretty.
over. Yeah.
Love the color.
How's your new business going?
Nice out there.
It's going.
Is it
you know,
going?
putting work to it and
Yeah.
giving it the time.
Awesome.
So, but we just came back from a trip to New England. We did our cancer walk.
Right,
again.
right.
So we saw a little bit of the fall color, but
Oh,
it
lucky
was good to
you.
get back on the plane.
Good to get off the
Hi, all
plane.
Boston.
There you
Okay, Go
go.
Red Sox.
Oh, shut up.
Whoops.
Those Boston fans. Ugh.
What are we going to do
Are
with them?
some good
Yep.
diehard
Can't live with
What a
them, can't
game
live
last
without them.
night. What a game.
Exactly. I've no choice. Detroit didn't do anything, so
Oh,
Yeah.
We won.
still got to love my Tigers.
8-4.
8-4.
Well, go ahead and find me some shells.
All right, we'll get up ahead of you.
go.
and see what we
Take
can
all the
find.
good
Unless
stuff.
you walk fast, then you'll get ahead of me.
Yeah, I'll run ahead of you.
I know, you'll try.
So
There's a-
good to see you.
Yeah, same here.
Up by high tide, though. It's pretty good.
You need to be out there, out in the water.
Get out, way out. Gorgeous. in
It's
there.
getting, water's cooling down now. It's actually starting to feel nice, down to 83 degrees.
Nice.
A whopping 83, chilly.
That's way better. Are you kidding me? 90-degree water is no good, and no good.
But
for
there
you.
is,
All kinds of things.
I've seen a lot of murex shells out here. Tons of whelks, but all broken and faded. There's plenty out here.
Oh yeah.
This is where I have my best luck, right up in this little stretch.
Area 4 has always been the best in here.
Yep.
Not gonna disappoint. You doing all right? Keeping busy?
Yeah. Got a
Trying
couple
to
little
anyway?
projects. Yeah, trying to. Doing my beach walks.
Gotta get you doing something.
Got to do my beach walks. I want to see Linda find another shark's tooth. Has she found any more since that one?
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
Down.
I don't think she necessarily has the eye for him. Like
Right.
Bill does.
Oh, Bill does.
That was
Yeah.
just dumb, stupid luck.
I mean, there's got to be shark's teeth out here now.
Absolutely.
There's piles and piles of shells back behind you. There's a mountain.
Walk right
of it.
over.
Yep, there's a mountain of shells back there. There's got to be shark's teeth buried in it.
Yeah, that means having to be here for a while and digging through.
Yeah. The good news is, though, look at the color of the water.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I haven't seen it this clear in a while.
It is looking beautiful. I wish the sun was out. You really can't see without the sun, but it's so shallow. It's supposed to get cold Friday, Scott.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I can actually go outside and not sweat. That'd be great.
You need to be walking out here. You never know. You got to get out to the edge. Yep, the water's dropped about 5 degrees in temperature. All kinds of fish swimming around out here. Schools and schools of little fish swimming around. Yep.
Put me out here in the waves. Oh, I got my car.
Yeah, I stick mine under the fender.
Yeah, I thought about that. Wow, look how clear it is out here.
Yep, it is beautiful out here.
Can't believe it.
The dolphins would come by in this water.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not,
Look
they'll
for 'em.
you can see the water's just below Scott's knees, and the dolphins will actually come into this shallow of water. They'll come right up to the beach. But I have not seen any dolphins yet this morning. Lots and lots of birds down there, but no dolphins. What the heck is that? No, just a big rock down there. When you walk out here in the shallows, most of the shells are going to be buried. You might just see a tip of a shell, like a lightning whelk or a fighting conch or something sticking up. So you're kind of shelling with your feet while you're walking around here. But there have been some, people have found some huge shells out here. Huge horse conchs. I found a horse conch out here. It was alive, a horse conch. Oh my gosh, it was probably 20 inches, 24 inches. A huge horse conch out here. I know it's hard to see here with the water rippling here, but right straight down there, that's a fighting conch sitting down there on the bottom. There's another fighting conch down there. Right down there. That water's about 2 feet deep, so you can see it's clear. The water is clear. Anybody wondering about the water conditions? And the sun's not up, so that makes it harder to see. But if that sun was up, it'd be just spectacular. We're just kind of socked in here with all these high clouds this morning. All the way around us. This is Area 4 at Del Norwigans Pass State Park up in North Naples, Florida. Just kind of walking around in the shallows. It's low tide right now. It's amazing how far you can walk out. Nothing. Did you find anything? Just all I've seen is fighting conchs. That's about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of those back there. A couple pretty ones.
Yeah. Hi. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. What a beautiful Wednesday. I feel so blessed to be able to come out here in the mornings and get to share it with you. That makes it even more special. All our good Facebook friends. What'd you get, Scott?
Oh, bottom of a beer can.
Bottom of a beer can. Nice.
Nice piece of the tulip. Oh,
Yep.
twisty
Been
inside.
seeing a lot of these broken tulips on the beach. The story of my life, the broken shells. I can find you all the broken shells you want. Tell me what kind you want and I'll find it. This piece of abandoned tulip. Kind of neat though, you can see the inside of it.
You know, this funny thought just occurred to me.
What's that?
You're going to end up finding a shark's tooth, and you know what? It's going to have a damn chip out of it.
Probably, it'll be a broken shark's tooth. That makes sense. That'd be my luck. It'll be huge, but it'll have a chip in it.
You know,
Yep,
sometimes I humor myself.
you do. Stick to your job at Ace.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why I only do 2 shows a night.
Oh, okay. All right, all these eyes here. We got to find something.
His eyes are busy talking.
Busy talking.
I know, because I like to see, I don't have my phone with me.
Let's get ahead of her.
Yeah, no kidding. You didn't have that eagle eye.
Okay, Linda. Well, where's the shark's teeth?
I'm on the hunt.
No,
At
no
home.
more shark's teeth. You didn't bring it. You
I
didn't
should've
put it in your
brought it.
pocket.
I
Oh,
should've.
look at the size of this
Then I
one.
would lose it. No.
Scott found a Budweiser shell. It
Part
looks
of a
like.
Budweiser shell.
Yeah.
But it's only a piece of one. It's not the whole thing.
Here, will you put these in your pocket? Just to clear up and at the moment.
There was a lot of shells the other day at Wiggins Pass. Oh,
Yeah, see, you just let her get ahead of y'all.
does she?
Then you guys
I didn't know
you
she
got
collects
this.
shells. What'd you find?
Oh, he's
Little
got a
moon?
little bullet hole in his side.
Oh, a little shark eye. Oh well.
Not bad with a bullet hole in it.
Yeah, people miss all those little ones. All the little shells. You know, there's a woman that comes out here. Ooh, nice worm shell. Nice little wormy. A nice little wormy. A squirmy wormy.
Little shell on him.
Yeah, he's not. Well, it's broken. They're always broken to some degree. I'll put it up there so you can find it. Well, there's a
It was just a little more than the tip, but not by much.
little more than the tip. But this lady, she comes out. I think she comes out when it's dark at 7 and starts shelling every morning now. She'll be out here every day.
You're not gonna find nothing big.
Yep, she starts
It's in
up
the
at
dark, but she'll find the
she
big-
starts up at Wiggins Pass.
the big one.
Yeah. He just called you a big conch. Oh no, this is what he was talking about. I thought he was pointing at his wife. Called her a big conch. Oh, we saw this yesterday. Yeah. It's look at it. It's look at the look at how it's like it's like sanded down. Very strange colors.
Old one. It's been buried.
What'd you find? Another tulip. I'll add that to my broken tulip shell collection.
It's like all my broken glasses they call it.
Another worm shell. Another little wormy. Nice little worm shell. When did you find it?
I should have asked you not that long ago.
Wow. Hey, how you guys doing today? Any luck this morning?
Oh, we found a couple.
Really? Good size ones? Or?
Meaty, I mean,
We're-
small.
Oh, that's a nice one. We were just talking about. Nice one. Nice little shark stick.
We've been finding them about like this.
Oh, sweet.
They've been nice size.
We were just talking about one of the older gals here that walks the beach. She found one about this big up at the pass. Yeah. I mean, huge.
There's been some nice ones.
Look at that.
That's a pretty one.
I would have thought there had been more.
Yeah,
In all these piles.
honestly, we've been finding them like this size.
How
And
big?
I'm talking about
How big?
every
So
day.
everybody, how big they were
They were
again?
about like this
Here at Wiggins? In the water?
in the water.
Wow.
It's been nice.
Oh man. Those are worth some bucks, aren't they? The big ones?
About maybe 50, 60 bucks.
That's-
Depends on how how good
How-
of a shape it is.
yeah.
I think the biggest we found it was her and my daughter, and they found them about like this.
Wow.
And my daughter and her are pretty constant about finding a nice size one.
Where do you have the best luck? Up to the north
like
or the
it.
south? I mean,
It's all
it seems
over.
like in these little pockets would be good.
You know,
but,
we were having really good luck here, and then we went down to 3 and found some like this.
so you never know.
So you
just
never
never know.
Wherever
That's
God
exactly right.
puts 'em.
Wherever they got in a fight and lost their teeth. Woo. All right, good luck. Wow, that was some nice shark's teeth they've been finding. There's a little baby conch shell. A little baby Florida fighting conch. Find a lot of these on the beach, the little babies. We're just tagging along behind our friends this morning, Scott and Linda and Karen. Letting them do all the hard work. Hey Linda, did you hear what he said? No. They've been finding them about this big all along the beach the past couple weeks. Yeah. Out in the water though. Yep.
I think Sharptooth Bill finds them at that ledge that
Right,
Right
yeah.
along there.
I think he finds them at Sally's Seashells and brings them out here in his pocket is what he
a
does.
store that has all the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they sell them all around in the souvenir shops.
they weren't so expensive. We wanted to buy this big one for you.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
that's-
plant it.
He said, like the ones he's finding here are worth 50, 60 bucks.
Right.
Yeah, I know yours.
Oh, that's-
Even know the age of it.
Yeah.
Never did it.
Jeez, we have to get in the water to find
Yep, you got to get in the water. Right along that little edge there.
Yeah, the lip.
Yep.
Finding it like crazy.
Scott's running ahead. What's up with that? Catch up to Scott up here. Everything, we're just kind of in the shade here this morning. The sun's not out shining bright. Makes it a little harder to spot things. But there's lots of shells down here. Lots of broken shells. Lots of our common shells. The kitten's paws. There's a little kitten paw shell. You can always find the kitten paws out here. Kitten paws and slipper shells. I find a little slipper shell down here. We usually see piles and piles of the slipper shells. Of course, it never fails. When I want to find one, I can't find one. Broken one, darn it. Gosh, they're usually just piled up. I found a really big slipper shell not too long ago. There's another olive shell. There's a broken olive. It's missing the tip on it. Beautiful colors on this olive shell. Yeah, I'll find a slipper shell up here. Get around the trees. Still have not seen any dolphins swimming by. Now the good news is the new gimbal will be coming in sometime tomorrow, hopefully. And I'll have the new gimbal when I come out Friday for my beach walk. So we'll get back to some smoother video. Right now I'm just doing the best I can handheld here. It is what it is. Little turkey wing. A little turkey wing shell. Another broken lightning whelk. We've seen a lot of broken lightning whelks on the beach over the past few days. There's another one. Actually, this is a pear whelk. I believe this is a broken pear whelk. Yep. These are kind of cool here, these old conch shells. You can see inside the old worn out broken fighting conchs. You can find these fighting conch shells in all stages here. Still looking for a slipper shell. I wanted to find a big slipper shell to show you. Most of our viewers know what the slipper shell is, but I'm sure we have some newcomers here. Huh. Very unusual. Normally I can pick up a handful of them. Right now, I'm not seeing any. Look at this picnic table. Look at how much sand washed up on the beach here. Look at that picnic table buried. That happened when Hurricane Michael passed by. It passed by 250 miles west of us out in the Gulf. That's behind me. And it did a lot of damage to our beach here. Actually, to the entire southwest Florida coastline. Look how much sand washed up over that picnic table. Our shell trees took a beating. I see some people are starting to rehang some shells here. Most of our shell trees got knocked over. That was sad. People hang shells on these trees. On the branches here, these dead trees, some live trees here. They'll hang the shells in memory of a loved one that passed away, or they'll hang a shell and say a prayer, or they'll hang a shell and make a wish, or they'll hang a shell as a decoration. So for whatever reason, feel free to hang a shell when you're at the beach. We're up in Area 5 right now at Del Nor Wiggins, past State Park in North Naples, Florida. Just making our way up towards Wiggins Pass at the north end of the park. There goes the connection. You get a crappy connection sometimes up here at the north end. I don't know why. There's another one of those worn conch shells. I think they're really cool. When you can see the inside of them like that. Lots of shells right along, there's a little shelf right along the edge of the water here. Lots of shells piled up along there. There's a fighting conch in pretty good shape. I showed you the worn ones. Here's one in pretty good shape, the Florida fighting conch. Beautiful shells, these fighting conchs. Probably the most collected seashell on the beaches of Southwest Florida by far. When you're doing your shelling, always make sure there's nothing alive inside. If you find a shell with a living animal inside, leave it at the beach. All kinds of little critters make these fighting conch shells home, not just the fighting conchs. We actually found a little baby octopus in one of them one time. It stung the crud out of Roy. Beautiful, there are all kinds of little beautiful shells out here. Little scallops. Here's a piece of a scallop shell. Here's a piece of a pen shell. Look at this. The iridescent colors on it. Isn't that beautiful? That's just a little piece of a pen shell. Isn't that beautiful? You can make some nice jewelry out of that. bit of sun coming out here, just a little. Supposed to be cloudy most of the day today. Slight chance of rain. Temperature in the upper 80s. Water temperature 83 degrees. No red tide, that's the good news, folks. No red tide. Pass it on, pass it on. Ooh, nice breeze kicking in up here. Once I get clear of all the trees along the beach, the breeze is really picking up. Wow, the other day there was a bunch of shells all up here. It looks like the tide came up and just kind of swept the beach off up there. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, be sure to tell your friends. Be sure to take the time to check out my photos and videos. I'm sure you're going to find something you like here. When you do, hit the like and share button. Of course, nobody pays me to come out here and do this. I enjoy doing it. What little bit I do know about the things I find, I hope you learn something from that. If anybody wants to make a little contribution, it's always appreciated. It helps pay the phone bill and other things. You can always find my PayPal account info in the description of these posts. I just saw a little slipper shell. The waves rolled up on shore and knocked it away. Here's one here. That's an old, worn out slipper shell, but it's a slipper shell nonetheless. I wanted to show you one. Flip it over. See how it looks like a little slipper? See if I can find a nicer one. I wonder what Scott found. He's up ahead of me up there. There's another slipper. That's a bigger one, a little bigger slipper shell. Got some ridges in it. Interesting. Look at this little baby scallop. That's cool looking. That's a cool looking little scallop shell. Morning. Scott is all the way up at the pass already. I'm curious to see if he found anything while he was walking along ahead of us here. I hope he did. This is Wiggins Pass up at the north end of Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. That's Barefoot Beach Preserve over on the other side of the pass to the north. sure you can hear that wind hitting the microphone. A nice little breeze up here. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of people up here shelling. You guys up here fishing. See if they're catching anything this morning. No bites this morning?
Nothing in an hour and a half.
Nothing. Oh.
I'm going golfing.
Ah. Oh well, if you can't catch any fish, go golfing. That makes sense. Welcome to Naples. Fishing and golfing, the two most popular pastimes here. Look at this water here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice and clear. Oh, Chihuahua. Two pelicans sitting out here on the marker. Yeah. The third one tried to come in, but there wasn't any room. Breezy, breezy. So are your pockets full?
No, not really.
Nothing?
No, nothing
What
exciting.
about you, Linda?
She got a couple nice little whelks.
Little well.
Oh, nice.
I got a rock.
You got a rock?
I got a rock.
Did you name it? Did you name your rock? Is it your pet rock?
Charlie Robb.
A rock. Look,
I got this.
got a piece of coral.
This is pretty.
Nice.
Just a couple of
Couple
little,
conchs.
couple little somethings.
Where's your rock? I want to see your rock.
I don't have a rock.
Oh, you didn't.
I was like kidding.
Keeper.
It's all.
Yeah, it wasn't a keeper.
The rock wasn't the keeper. That's funny. Gosh.
What
Ooh.
about my tiger's paw?
I know, son. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah,
That's a cool looking olive shell. Very cool. Sunlight. Wow. What you doing over there?
Picking my pockets for a
Nice.
minute.
I hope your wallet's not in there.
No. No, she's already got that in her purse.
Who's the, it's taking an awful long time there. I'm going to turn the camera away here. We don't want to see what's going on over there.
Hey, I'm not that easy.
There it is.
There it is. She found it, Scott. It took her a while.
Oh no, I just liked how big this tiger.
Good kitten's paw.
They have tiger's paw and kitten's paw. I can't tell the difference on
That
what
must
is
be-
what. Ooh, that's a funky thing.
I don't know if that's a tiger being bigger. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's
Yep,
just a
the
cool
Yep. The stem there.
twisty.
That's cool.
We have a twisty collection. We
twisty.
call that those twisties.
Good one.
Sweet.
It is a nice one. Good finds.
That's just
A little bit of
I
sunlight.
like the
surprised
middle
you
of it.
found
Is
that
that in
one.
Merrick's?
yeah.
I need to get a picture of everybody out here while the sun's up. Our three beach friends. You want now? I want to get a picture of you rooting through Scott's pockets.
Yeah.
All right,
Picked that much in there.
go find what you missed.
Yeah, exactly.
Sharks teeth.
We walk
Yeah, why don't we find the shark's teeth? Everybody else finds the shark's teeth except
They
us.
come down for a week vacation. And then
Right, and they take home these things worth hundreds of dollars. We're out here all the time and we don't find them.
They're looking specifically for them.
Yep. Oh well.
These days, I'll figure it out.
Go out here on a mission.
Bill's
Next
gonna have
month,
to do
Bill will be here next
Maybe
month.
Bill
We're
is going to have
follow
to
them.
show us the
Bill
way.
is here. I gotta
Yep, Bill is going to have to show us the way how to find shark's teeth. Maybe you have to get a little net like that guy walking.
Well, that's what the girls just said. They need a net, so I might bring them from the
So they
hardware.
don't break their nails.
No, I don't want to do that. But no.
Oh boy, it's beautiful. Where are the dolphins?
No,
Yesterday-
the sun's out. They should be out.
The other day, there was 10 of them over here, right in that little cut over there, just putting on the heck of a show. And by the time I got over there, they swam
They were-
away. I mean, one must have shot 8 feet out of the water at least, a huge male.
Just playing over there.
The babies jumping out, you know, mimicking their parents. There was some boats all gathered around and jet skis, everybody
I know
watching.
they're around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's pods of them swimming by, but of course not when I'm out here.
Well, us either, obviously.
Broken shells, no dolphins. That's what I find out here.
What about the people we saw the video of them? I thought it was here with the manatee and they were just kind of wading in the water.
Yeah, of course. That was the afternoon. I said, I think I'm going to go down the beach. And right at that time when I was thinking that is when the manatees were all out here. Oh, look at that water now.
Yeah, that's pretty with the sun.
Man, when the sun hits the water, it is absolutely beautiful, folks. Yep. Absolutely gorgeous. The wind is actually going offshore, knocking the waves down. So it's kind of hard to see. But it's absolutely beautiful and crystal clear. Look at that, a boat heading out of Lincoln's Pass here. If the video gets blurry, you can always push this on YouTube. Isn't that beautiful? We got a weak connection right now. It just kind of comes and goes. Color of this water is just Look at that water changes color as it gets deeper. Lighter greens, the darker greens, then the deep blues out there in the middle of the channel. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna head back down the beach. See what we find there. Maybe all those birds will still be out on the sandbar. Just loving it out here this morning. The sun's actually burned through some of the clouds. So we're getting to see some of the colors of the water this morning. Turn around, look up to the north there again. Absolutely beautiful. Look how clear it is. Yeah, you can see all the way up to Fort Myers Beach. You can see the condos up in Fort Myers Beach. Barefoot Beach over there. And all the way up to Fort Myers Beach. How cool is that? Sorry about that. Beautiful. See if we can get around the trees here. Remember, you can always watch this video on YouTube. You can scan through it. I'll share a link to it later on Facebook. The quality seems to be a little better on YouTube. Story though is our water is just getting better and better every day. Nicer and nicer. Morning. We need people to spread the word about how nice the water is getting here. People get their stories all mixed up. They're definitely still having problems with the water to the north of us. But our water is improving drastically every day. Tremendously. No dolphins this morning. I don't know where those guys were at. It was really shallow when I came out this morning. So they're probably further out in deeper water. Beautiful colors though. Look at those blues and greens. You can see the bottom out there, the water reflecting off the bottom. Can you see that? Absolutely gorgeous. These are the shadows from the trees here in the foreground. The sea grape trees. Linda and Karen up there ahead of me. She found one?
Found one.
You got a shark's tooth?
Little. Actually,
Awesome.
Still,
Awesome, Karen.
just found it, just right there.
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is just take your time. Good job.
Yay!
You lost your shark's tooth virginity. You
Oh
are.
boy.
It's about time.
About time.
That is very cool.
Yeah, that's fun. That's
How did you not see it first?
and they're tricky.
They are tricky. I mean, all these little black stones.
I know.
They really
exactly.
Did you find it on the beach?
Yeah, just right along this
Wow.
strip, just where Linda found the last one. This
Yeah.
is this
Aha!
strip right here. This is
I see a
lucky
pattern
strip.
developing.
I do, yep. So we'll be back.
Well, congratulations.
Yay.
Wait till Scott hears that. He's going to be
Yeah,
mad.
we already told him.
Oh.
He was up by us.
Good morning. One of these days I'll find mine. It'll be broken though. Well, lucky Karen, she found her first shark's tooth. That is awesome. And every single one of us walked past it earlier this morning. It's just amazing. Well, we lost all our beach here. This is up in the north end of the park at Area 5. Crazy how much beach washed away here. See, when you're looking for shark's teeth, you gotta have a really good eye because there's all kinds of little black shells on the beach, little broken black shells, black stones. See all the little black specks all down here? So you just really got to keep your eyes peeled. And you never know where they're going to be. They could be in the water. They could be right along the beach. Karen just found hers up on the beach. When you're looking for those shark's teeth, you really got to walk slow. Take your time. I think that's the key. And probably after you find a few, it gets easier for you to find. Your eye gets trained to spot them. See, they could be out here in the water too. This is usually where our friend Bill walks. He walks right along the edge here. That's where he finds his shark's teeth. There's so many little fish swimming around. Little like pinfish. I want to find a shark's tooth. Gosh darn it. They could be anywhere. I mean, they could be all the way up in there. You just never know where the waves are going to carry them. Absolutely beautiful out here. Where I lost my screen here. Whew, sorry folks. The screen has gone dark. Beautiful as we look up to the north there. Just gorgeous. Oh, I'm so looking forward to getting that gimbal. Hopefully it'll come in the mail tomorrow and I'll have it Friday morning and we'll have a wonderful beach walk Friday morning. Well, the good news, no red tide. Our friend Roy is on the mend. He's getting better every single day. Maybe I'll pay him a visit later this afternoon. If I do, I'll share that with everyone. Remember, I don't get paid to come out and do these beach walks, so if you want to make a little donation or contribution, it's always appreciated. Every little bit helps. You can find my PayPal info in the description of this post a little later, conclusion of the live feed. Let me give you one last look around here. Take you out into the water, let you have one last look, a close-up look at that water. Just gorgeous colors though, gorgeous here. I just can't say it enough though, stress it enough. No red tide, no red tide. Spread the word. Too many people out here calling our water toxic. Getting sick and tired of it. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful colors. Boy. Believe it or not, yes, it can get better than this. Eventually. We're not back to 100% pristine yet, but we're on our way. Beautiful. Well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday wherever you might be. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.